Is the economy about to really get crushed? Will our wallets survive the twists and turns? Or are we in for a financial freefall? Hang on tight as we explore the reasons for a possibility of the economy to crash. For today's video, we will be joined by an American businessman known for his book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. Before delving deeper into the recession and how it will definitely crush the economy, let us first note what he means by this first reason that will undoubtedly crush the economy. He said,
and one of the things I'm upset about, as you know, I've always said, why doesn't our schools teach us about money? Our money system is so screwed up, and we still don't teach anything about money. I can't believe it. And you and I have been saying this for how many years now?
The complexities of the modern monetary system can indeed be bewildering. As Robert Kiyosaki points out, it is flawed in various ways. One notable aspect is the inherent instability of fiat currencies. Governments have the authority to print money at will, which can lead to inflation and devalue the purchasing power of individuals' savings. In times of economic recession, such as the 2008 financial crisis, the flaws of this system became evident, causing widespread job losses, foreclosures, and economic hardship. During the mid-2000s, the United States experienced a housing bubble, a prime example of how the money system can contribute to financial crises. Easy access to credit, fueled by low interest rates, led to a surge in home prices. However, this bubble eventually burst, triggering a chain reaction of defaults on subprime mortgages and subsequent financial instability. Many individuals, enticed by the seemingly never-ending rise in housing values, found themselves trapped in mortgages they couldn't afford, exacerbating the crisis. Another consequence of the flawed money system is the student debt crisis. In many countries, including the United States, students are encouraged to pursue higher education, but often burdened with substantial debt to finance their studies. Due to rising tuition costs and predatory lending practices, countless graduates find themselves saddled with crippling loan repayments, hindering their ability to build wealth and contribute to the economy. This situation further underscores the need for better financial education to equip individuals with the necessary skills to navigate the complexities of student loans and make informed decisions. Despite the evident flaws in the money system and its far-reaching impact, financial education remains a glaring omission from the mainstream educational curriculum. Our schools primarily focus on imparting academic knowledge, neglecting essential life skills such as budgeting, investing, and understanding debt. The result is a significant knowledge gap, leaving individuals ill-prepared to make sound financial decisions. Many individuals fall into the trap of credit card debt due to a lack of financial education. Credit cards offer convenient purchasing power, but without proper understanding, individuals may accumulate high-interest debt and struggle to pay it off. The failure to teach basic financial literacy perpetuates a cycle of debt, leading to financial stress and hindering personal financial growth.
What about money? I just can't believe our education system has gone so corrupt. And today, the number one debt for most young people are student loans. And they come out of school and they really can't even find a job that pays them that much. I mean, it makes ROI, return on investment, a college education doesn't make sense. There's no ROI on it.
Another thing is that, with the shift from traditional pension plans to individual responsibility for retirement savings, individuals must navigate complex investment options, such as 401k and IRAs. Without adequate financial education, many individuals struggle to make informed choices, leaving them unprepared for retirement and vulnerable to financial instability in their later years. But you know what, folks? Aside from education, there is also one thing that Robert wants to instill in all of us. Aside from education, what people also need is transformation.
We've got to transform people. We just can't educate them. We just can't send them to school. We can't say vote for Republicans or Democrats or Tories or liberals or conservatives. It's a matter of transformation that you've been ripped off by your government.
So what does he mean by transformation here?
This quarter, pre-64 quarter, is worth $5. And there, Ryan, it was transformation. That's transformation. They could not get that this is fake.
Right.
And this is real here.
Right.
The perception of value in currency is an intriguing aspect of the financial world. Robert Kiyosaki draws attention to the fact that a quarter made of silver inherently possesses value due to its metal content. In contrast, a dollar bill is a fiat currency that holds value solely because people trust and accept it as a medium of exchange. The value of fiat currency is largely based on the confidence and perception of its users rather than any inherent worth. To illustrate the concept of investing in real money versus fake money, let's consider the value of precious metals such as silver. Silver has been used as a store of value for centuries due to its scarcity and various industrial applications. Unlike fiat currency, which can be printed at will, the limited supply of silver gives it inherent value. Investors who understand this distinction may choose to allocate a portion of their wealth to precious metals, appreciating their tangibility and historical worth. On the other hand, fiat currency, represented by dollar bills, is subject to fluctuations in value due to various factors such as inflation, economic stability, and government policies. The trust and confidence placed in fiat currency can diminish if the government prints excessive amounts, leading to inflation and a decrease in purchasing power. This volatility highlights the importance of diversifying one's investment portfolio and considering alternative assets that retain value despite the fluctuations of fiat currencies. Robert Kiyosaki's message encourages individuals to shift their investment mindset from solely relying on fiat currency to diversifying into tangible assets with inherent value. By investing in real money, individuals can hedge against economic uncertainty and preserve their wealth. But sad to say, despite the potential benefits of diversifying into tangible assets, many individuals still place their trust and value solely in fiat currency, contributing to the recurrence of economic crises, just like a recession. As per definition, recession is a period of significant economic decline, typically characterized by a contraction in economic activity, rising unemployment rates, and a decline in consumer spending. One of the contributing factors to the severity and duration of a recession is the systemic vulnerabilities associated with the existing monetary system. During a recession, the flaws and limitations of fiat currency become more apparent. Fiat currency, such as the US dollar, derives its value solely from the trust and confidence placed in it by individuals and the government's backing. However, it lacks intrinsic value and is vulnerable to factors such as inflation, excessive money printing, and economic instability. In the context of a recession, the reliance on fiat currency can exacerbate the crisis. Central banks may resort to monetary policies such as quantitative easing to stimulate the economy. These measures involve increasing the money supply by injecting newly created money into the financial system. While intended to boost economic activity, excessive money printing can devalue the currency, leading to inflation and eroding purchasing power. Furthermore, the belief in fiat currency can lead to a cycle of debt and financial instability. During periods of economic expansion, individuals and businesses often accumulate debt, assuming that future economic growth will help service those obligations. However, during a recession, when economic conditions deteriorate, debt becomes a burden that can trigger defaults, bankruptcies, and a downward spiral in economic activity. Connecting this back to the statement, the persistence of economic crises, including recessions, can be attributed, in part, to the continued belief in the power of fiat currency. If individuals and society as a whole were to transform their investment mindset and diversify into tangible assets with inherent value, they could potentially mitigate the risks associated with economic uncertainty and reduce the severity of recessions. With this topic at hand, there had been debates that exacerbated in the economic world. Proponents of fiat currency emphasize its stability and convenience as a universally accepted medium of exchange, What do you think about this topic? Let me know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Finance Zoom channel.